I am connected now. I am Archangel Michael. I am connecting from the angelic realm with this instrument for the second time. I am Archangel Michael, and I watch your kind, and I notice your kind evolving much faster. And your kind has had many struggles in this journey of evolution. However, your kind did not give up, and now the planet is progressing into the next positive polarity consciousness. In this fourth density consciousness, your kind will be able to access more abilities of your spiritual consciousness. Your ability to access these spiritual abilities solely depends on each entity's journey into the evolution of consciousness. The consciousness abilities that I am talking about will allow your kind to connect to the universal consciousness grid, and also to access the higher self if the need be. In some cases, if an entity that has progressed into the next higher density consciousness desires to change its life plan or soul contract, it can do so. Today, I am going to tell you the exact process that you can use to change your soul contracts that are created by your higher self. Prior to your incarnation on your planet, many soul contracts were made by your higher self in order to allow you multiple experience opportunities. This involves contacting the higher self using your own consciousness, and then using soul splitting to send the image or the mental images of the desired soul contract that you want to create in your existence at this moment of time. Beloved souls, many of your kind do not have any idea as to how your consciousness is creating reality. Your consciousness has created your reality that you see around yourself, and our consciousness creates our angelic reality, beloveds. Similarly, many of your kind are not aware of where your consciousness is at this moment, because your consciousness can be stated as the awareness of existence in other terms. Your consciousness is actually the awareness that most of your kind do not notice during their everyday activities. However, our kind, as I am currently in the angelic realm, have mastered the art of tracking our consciousness and can know where it is at any one point in our daily activities. We use our consciousness that is more advanced than any technology that your mind can create. It can affect the physical particles in space as well. However, in your planets, you are already doing it unknowingly. Many of your kind do not realize the effects of their own consciousness, because they are simply not aware, and the effects take some time to show up on your planet. In our realm, however, there is no delay, as we are already in the phase where we are more aware of our consciousness at every moment of time. Whatever we put our consciousness into becomes animated. Many other planetary species use consciousness to drive spacecrafts in the galaxy and to achieve many other things. It is like an invisible power source that you need to learn to harness. Now, let me ask you, have you ever been in one place and in your mind you were in a different place? The term your kind uses to describe it is known as astral projecting. We can see that many beings of your planet do this unknowingly every day of their life, and unknowingly send a part of their consciousness to the other place. This is known as consciousness splitting. Once the consciousness is split, and if it is sent enough times or multiple times to the same place or situation, it will soon manifest in your reality. It will take time, like we said before, in your planet presently. Your planet is in the fourth density starting phases. That is why the effects will not be as fast as in the other fifth density or later fourth density planets. Using this consciousness splitting, you can contact your higher self. Once your higher self knows what your target situation or desire is, that you want to manifest or see in your reality, you will get it after some time. Let me tell you the exact steps you need to follow in order to contact your higher self to change your soul contract. This may be of use for your people who find their soul contracts to be not so desirable. And if they desire to change their life or make new soul contracts and move into a better reality, they can follow this process. Perhaps many souls feel that soul contracts cannot be changed. However, it is simply not the truth. It was a truth for your third density reality. However, now since you are in the fourth density, your kind can use this technology of consciousness. The process is quite simple. The first step involves you to quiet your conscious mind and then clear your mind so that there is nothing but emptiness in your mind. Make sure that no words or images pop up in your mind during this time. This can be achieved during meditation or during the starting phases of sleep or before waking up from sleep. Then in your mind's eye, project your consciousness out and put it into the desired location or situation that you want to manifest. For example, in your terms, if an entity in your planet wanted to meet a romantic partner or its soulmate, then it may project its consciousness and put it into a situation wherein it is sitting with its soulmates, or hugging or sleeping together with such a person. Then this consciousness splitting, in essence, will send a part of its soul to reside in the new place or situation. The more often one does this, the higher self will begin to notice that your desire is to achieve this state, and your higher self will contact the other higher selves and make the necessary soul agreements or soul contracts to bring about your desire into reality. This process does not fail, my beloveds. However, the time depends on the consciousness of the individual exercising such technique. The higher the consciousness, the faster it will manifest into the entity's life. This can be used for both good and bad situations. This can also be used for situations that an entity finds itself in. For example, if an entity finds itself in a long argument with some other soul, then such entity may have, before coming to planet Earth, or before incarnating on planet Earth, made some soul contracts and agreements with the other entity regarding such experiences. This was done in order to allow such entities the experience of arguing with some other entity, or to feel some emotion, or gather new experiences. However, since it wants to change the contracts, it can do so using this consciousness splitting method I have laid out here for your kind to understand. However, I suggest your kind to only use this advanced consciousness splitting technique to manifest what you desire from your heart. And always remember, service to others is the key. Your higher self, as it resides in the sixth density, does not work with you if you wish to harm other beings using this process, because in the densities above the fourth, there is no separation on the positive polarity, and if you intend to do bad things for the other entities on your planet, then your higher self and the higher self of the one who you intended to do bad things are in essence one in the sixth density. This means that whatever you desire will return onto itself. I hope that I have clarified that you can change your life and change the soul contracts using this consciousness splitting technique. Soul contracts can be changed using the above process if one follows it nicely. Now is the time I leave you, beloved. I am Archangel Michael, and so be it.